Chicken Suya Salad, because we all need a quick and easy meal. And my homemade honey balsamic dressing brings it all together. You'll want to start first with some crisp romaine lettuce. I usually buy the kind that comes with 3 bundles in a bag. After washing the lettuce, I'll go ahead and separate a few pieces and slice it down to my desired size. Then I'll go ahead and actually wash the lettuce again, just to be sure to remove any dirt. Then after that, I'll be sure to dry off any excess water. I take some grape tomatoes, slice them in half, and then set them aside to add to the salad later. I like my salads with large pieces of tomato, but you can also slice them down smaller if you prefer. I then cut off about 1/4 of a red onion and then slice it down very thinly to add to the salad. If you worry the raw onion taste is too strong for you, you actually can soak it in ice water for about 10 minutes to kind of reduce the flavor. I don't do this because I like the taste. Next, I slice the green bell pepper. Usually I use 1, but these ones are a little small, so I'm actually going to go ahead and slice 2. I cut them in pieces that are pretty large. Then, after peeling and washing a carrot, I'll go ahead and grate the entire carrot. I'll set all these grated carrots aside to add to the salad later as well. For the salad dressing, I'll start by adding some olive oil to a bowl. I'll add some balsamic vinegar, and then I'll go ahead and add some lemon juice as well. Be sure to add fresh squeezed lemon juice. Next, I'll add some honey. I only use 2 tablespoons of honey, but if you prefer a sweeter dressing, you can always add some additional honey to your liking. I use the same spoon to stir the dressing because I want to be sure to remove any excess honey that's still on the spoon. I then use another spoon to mix well to make sure that the dressing is fully combined. I like to serve it with this consistency. I like a little runny dressing, but one special tip is that if you prefer a thicker dressing, you can actually make the dressing ahead of time and then refrigerate it overnight, and then this is the result. It's a much thicker dressing that's kind of set. To season the chicken, you're going to take paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, adobo, and some salt. You'll go ahead and add everything to the chicken. Go ahead and mix everything around. This chicken should be dry with no excess water. Now, if you don't like spicy foods, you can choose to stop here and you'll have a delicious tasting chicken. However, I definitely add Suya spice and I think it's crucial to make it taste amazing. As you've seen in other videos, that's the Suya spice that I prefer. I go ahead and add just some, but you can always add more if you desire it to be spicy. I really like this combination because it gives just a slight kick. I go ahead and mix all the seasoning around, and then I'll go ahead and add some vegetable oil, and then I'll mix all that around as well. I really do take a minute to make sure that I feel like all the seasonings are mixed in. Once I feel like all the spices are well distributed, I'll go ahead and place the chicken breasts onto a pan. I line my pan with aluminum foil really just out of laziness because I want to have a nice and easy cleanup when I'm done, but you don't have to do this. I also use my gloved hand to remove any excess seasoning that I see in the bowl and just add it to the chicken. You'll then place the chicken in an oven that's been preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit to bake. My chicken breasts are fairly thin, so they took approximately 40 minutes. Once your chicken is fully cooked, take it out of the oven and set it aside to cool. Once it's cooled, you go ahead and slice the chicken into pieces. It's important to remember that you may need to adjust the cook time according to your size of chicken breast. Now it's time to put everything together. I'll usually sprinkle on the tomatoes, followed by the green peppers, onions, and carrot. I'll put the chicken last just so that it can be towards the top for beautiful presentation. The salad comes together in just a few minutes, which is great. To complete the dish, go ahead and take your honey balsamic dressing and stir frequently to make sure that it's all well mixed. Then go ahead and drizzle it on. Remember, if you preferred a thicker dressing, you always can refrigerate the dressing overnight to get that thicker consistency that I showed you in the beginning. Once you drizzle on the salad dressing, it's best to serve it immediately. I definitely believe we all need quick and easy meals, so I'm so happy to share this recipe with you. The link is in the description for the full written recipe. Be sure to check out more of our cooking videos here on YouTube for some cooking inspiration.